What's going on, everybody? This is Set4 here, and today I am back with another college football prediction matchup. This is game of the week, or another game of the week between these two, which is Wisconsin Badgers going on the road to face off the number 21 ranked Alabama, which that'll probably change on Monday. So this is going to be an interesting game to see. Maybe both head coaches are jobs are on the line, especially Kellen DeBoer. If they don't beat Wisconsin, or if they lose, they'll be 1-2 going into conference play, which that would be mind-boggling to say the least. So this is at home. Wisconsin hasn't really played anybody yet, but they were struggling in the first week against Miami, Ohio. But it is what it is. So they're 2-0. It doesn't matter right now, but they'll be going on the road to face off Alabama. So this is like a mini series. I think I said earlier that Alabama went on the road last year, pretty much beat the brakes off of Wisconsin, which I was very highly anticipated game to watch, or I was excited about this game, but because I don't like Alabama, but just Wisconsin disappointed me. So Alabama put the brakes on them last year. So Wisconsin going on the road again for the third time, but this game will be on 12 p.m. Eastern time, which I do not like 12 p.m. Eastern games. It's in the middle of the day. It's hot. It's humid either wherever you're at as well. And I just dislike 12 p.m. games, especially if a game like this where it's like a Big Ten team versus an SEC team. I feel like this should be like a 3:30, 7:30 p.m. Eastern type game, or just a primetime game, in my opinion. All right, so let's go ahead and go through this video. Location will be at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Great atmosphere. Alabama is a tough place to play, no matter who you are. You don't count out Alabama whenever Nick Saban was the head coach, but now, who knows, this time. So, but there you guys have it for the location. And of course, last week, Alabama, or yesterday on Saturday, pretty much handed UL Monroe 73-0 goose egg against Monroe. They destroyed them after a embarrassing loss to Florida State, which honestly I was shocked. Many others were shocked that Alabama lost to Florida State. Florida State is just like a totally different team now with a new quarterback and new everything. And so Wisconsin pretty much handed Middle Tennessee State a loss, 42-10. So pretty solid for them. So they're 2-0, and Alabama is now 1-1 in the matchup for this upcoming week. All right, previous meeting, Alabama won against Wisconsin, 42-10 last year. Oh wow, yeah, you're right. So Alabama leads 2-1 in this mini series. I think they played the first time they played was like back in a long time, but and then they started kicking back this little series last year. Top 3 offensive players. And we're gonna go to the stats now with the defense players as well. I just figured I'm just gonna go with the top 3 players, not try to overcrowd the video. So quarterback Ty Simpson played really well. 17 for 17. First time I've ever seen a completed stat line like that, with 226 passing yards, averaged about 13.3 per throw, and had 3 touchdowns as well. Then we got running back A.K. Deer with 5 carries, 76 rushing yards, averaged about 15.2 per carry, and had 1 touchdown as well. Then we got wide receiver Jeremy Bernard, had a great game as well. He had 3 receptions, 67 receiving yards, 22.3 per catch, and he had 2 touchdowns as well. All right, so Danny O'Neal for Wisconsin went 23 for 27, 283 passing yards, averaged about 10.5 per throw, had 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Pretty good day for him. Then we got running back Trent Kikahuna with 1 carry, 61 rushing yards. I guess that was just one stat for the day. Averaged about 61.0 average, and that 1 touchdown and 1 carry. But that's pretty cool. So he was good for the day. Then we got wide receiver Lance Mason with 7 receptions, 102 yards of receiving, 14.6 per catch, and of course he had 1 touchdown to finish off the day against Middle Tennessee State. All right, so the defense, top 3, we're going by player position with defensive lineman, linebacker, and defensive back. We got James Smith with 4 total tackles, 4 solo, 3 tackles for losses. Then we got linebacker Deontay Lawson with 4 total tackles, 2 solo, 1 tackle for loss. Defensive back Dre Kirkpatrick Jr., 4 total tackles, 1 solo, and 1 tackle for loss. Lastly, we got the top 3 defensive players for Wisconsin. Defensive lineman Brandon Lane with 2 total tackles, 1 solo, 1 sack, and 1 tackles for loss. Then we got linebacker Christian Allegro. 7 total tackles, 6 solo, 2 tackles for losses. And defensive back, we got Preston Zachman, 5 total tackles and 3 solo. All right, so full team stats. I'm still going to try to make a better outline of this. I need to redo the stat thing since everything's just so bunched up. So I just didn't want to take so much time. But Alabama, total yards on offense, 583 total yards. Total yards allowed, they only allowed 148 total yards on defense. Passing on offense, 371. Rushing, 212 passing yards on rushing. They had 0 turnovers. Penalties, they had total penalties with 5. Not great, but I think they'll figure that out. Possessions, they had 34 minutes, 14 seconds. And for Wisconsin, they had total yards on offense, 436 total yards. And total yards allowed on defense, 241 yards allowed. And, of course, for passing, they had 283 yards on offense. Rushing, they had 153 yards on offense. I need to do defense as well just to see the overall standings as well. So we got turnovers. They had 2 turnovers yesterday. They had 0 total penalties. And their time of possession was 30 minutes and 43 seconds. So there you guys have it for the full team stats right there. Okay, so lastly, I think that we all know who will most likely win this game. Well, I wouldn't say we all know because I don't really know how good Wisconsin will be, but I think it's going to be a tough environment to play in. I think my best bet, in my opinion, will be Alabama by minus 14 points. I think that they're going to be on fire from losing to Florida State on the week 1 and then just annihilated UL Monroe. I don't really know how well these both teams will play against each other, but I know that Kellen DeBoer's head coaching job is on the line. So is Luke Fickell's, but Alabama needs to win this game versus Wisconsin. So I am going to go with a safe bet here, minus 14. Score will be 35-21. I think that Alabama will just come out firing on all cylinders, but I could be totally wrong. This is no hate towards Wisconsin. I like Wisconsin. I am a SEC hater, but I think the more logical sense to bet is Alabama. So this is my score, in my opinion. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great rest of the day. And see y'all next time. Peace.